guys, so this is the implementation of our LA County dashboard. As you can see, it'll land you on a home page where you could see all the information that you need and the different categories that are implemented in our dashboard. So just to give you an overview, the first map that we tried to include was Choroplet map. It visualizes what are the happiness level across the different SPAs in the LA County are. You could see it ranges, the legend is over here for most happy to least happy, and you could see how different areas of the LA County vary in their happiness indexes.
Okay, so going over to the crime and safety, we started off by sketching the dashboard with a focus on safety, which is a key factor of happiness. Our goal was to make safety insights for LA County board detailed and easy to grasp. So as you can see, we have divided into 4 quadrants. The first quadrant, we have a clustered bar and line chart which shows crime rate per neighborhood over time, and the line chart just the overlay with average crime rate for the county. In the second quadrant, we have a heat map of LA County which shows the green as safest and red as the dangerous. We have a tooltip to hover to see what exactly are the safety scores there. The fourth, we have a novel, which is the novelty of our work, which is a radar chart. It is a radar clock style chart which shows the rings indicating petrol density. Closer to the center will have a higher density, and that too will have a lower density. We have bleeps which has the active patrols with the response times. This is the visualization with the GIF, as you can see. Okay. So after the bone and structure, we designed some of the charts in Figma in this manner. So the challenge was to balance a high resolution neighborhood data with clear visuals. So yeah, the most challenging part in the developing a radar chart is to ensure smooth real-time updates and optimizing data flow. We have used socket.io for streaming and React Wiz for rendering the chart, with React Wiz adding complexity to its integration with React's virtual DOM requiring efficient updates for frequent data changes.
Okay. And then for the transportation section, which we wanted the user that's most interested in accessibility, and then the second key, traffic and commute, we wanted to put together and combine the area data in addition to the neighborhood level, which was challenging by itself, and then to show key percentages of the population that lives within a 10-minute walk to transit, or like how much of the area is dedicated to bike lanes and how much public parking is available. So all of these will be shown what we created as a stacked radial bar chart. And with the use of generative AI, we were able to refine much more the design, and then we thought of including the neighborhood level for each area. So whenever the user hovers on one, it shows these within using the same color schemes so that it's more intuitive to the user. And then we thought of what the user would be interested in is traffic and commute. So he wants to know the mean travel time to work and how much he will spend in traffic. And so again, we thought of using the zoomable circle packing chart that will show for each area this data, and then within this area, whenever the user hovers on one of them, it will zoom into the specific neighborhoods. And in this way, we were trying to balance both getting into much details as we can, but keeping the things easy for the user. And so since the data gets more complicated and we want to show as much as possible for the user to make informed decisions, we also included 2 tabs of destination. So because it will also depend on where the user is going from, which destination, and then the time as well. So we needed to include all of these multimodal data into factor. So whether it's a weekend or weekday, of course these factors will change, so the user will have the choice to do that. And then just on the right bottom side, we'll have like more general factors of environmentals, that how much this area you're living in is consciously looking into sustainability. So you will have the choice to look at key average annual CO2 emissions, and then if you're interested in how much of the commuters take a bike or walk, or even just take the public transit or drive, this information will be summarized for the key areas because no details are needed. And this will give the user an overview without overwhelming him into key aspects for transportation.
So in the future work, we could implement a decision tree based model like random forest or gradient boosting to predict the safety index of specific areas in LA County. For example, planning a family planning to move in 2025, or a student looking for housing in the spring of 2026, he could just slide over the timeline to a specific year, and it would generate a predicted heat map of safety for each region, helping them make informed decision on the safest neighborhood information.